repeat. You got that look in your eye tonight, you better watch out.
Association and the Toronto Raptors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, or entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators involved in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
And folks, we hope you'll join us for another fantasy giveaway of magnetic envelopes to scratch all Raptors fans right now.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Emmanuel quickly.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. We've got Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with George. And it's T in at the 2. And for Toronto, we've got Chris Boucher. Barnes is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Quickly in the point. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think, that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Pass to Ingram. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's Dick. And it's all from three-point range. Now Philadelphia with it. Outside Maxey. George for 3. Nails it from 3.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you. What a versatile scorer.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. It's a 3-point game. Boucher passes to Barnes. And there it is for him.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
Here's Toronto with the ball to the inside. Maxey passes to Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. Counted from distance.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Pass to Boucher. Now here's Barnes. Quickly outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Maxey. The rebound by Yabusele.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
George outside. Here's T. And that's good from 17 feet.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Outside Ingram. to drop. Ooh, nice D from George. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And as we approach the end of March, a peek at the power rankings with the playoffs on deck. You take a look at the Knicks. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, for Philadelphia, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they legit, but they could very well be the team to beat.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, T in the last outing against the Hawks had a huge game. He scored 28 points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. And he's been on a tear, playing confident and doing anything he wants on the floor. He is so hard to stop. Brian?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Now here's Embiid. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Here's Barnes. Pass to Boucher. Quickly with the ball. It's stolen by Maxey. And he lays it in on the break. Maxey's got 5 points.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Outside Dick. Back to Quickly. Inside. Here's Ingram. And George with some nice D.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Shoots a fadeaway. Rebound Toronto.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
The Sixers lead by 7. T passes to Maxey. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Maxey's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I just love the bubble.
Oh, it's stolen. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Pass to T. To the left wing. From deep. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up 15 points as this quarter concludes, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Kelly Oubre, also Andre Drummond out there. And it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Ingram. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. From outside, off the mark.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Grimes. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Grimes has gotten his first points in this one.
they've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. Hits the three-pointer. Grimes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Brent, we're now in the later stages of the season. What would you say to teams that are out of the playoff picture?
There's a couple things that you can do, BA. It's continue to rely on the guys who've gotten you to this point, which is a grind, and you want them to understand how long the season is and that if you're going to be successful, it's going to be hard. And then the other thing you can do is turn over some minutes to younger players, obviously, to get development, put them in those situations, and continue to build those relationships for the strides that those players need to take come the offseason.
Here's T. He has 6. Ooh, the pump fake. Kept the D off balance, gave him room to work.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Pass to T. Walter pulls it in.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Stripped away. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Barrett. An easy 2 on the layup.
And this is the kind of play you want out of R.J. Barrett, just hustle plays.
A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Pass to Oubre. Here's Grimes. Sinks it from distance. Grimes has got 8 here in this quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And the Raptors call time here. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the Sixers.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Change it up, and let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year race. These are the top-ranked rookie talents in the league as their first season in the NBA comes to a close. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class, so it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Me too. And it's the way that he's just sustained his level of play for the entire season. So consistent. No major peaks, no huge valleys. That's pretty impressive stuff and heady stuff from a rookie.
Now here's Quickly. 20 points for him last game against Washington.
His passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And here are the Raptors now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Dick, the pass to Barrett. Counted. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, one of the keys to Barrett's game is he's got to play tough.
Pass to Grimes. Embiid against Boucher. Embiid can't hit. For Toronto, they've got 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Barrett can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 22. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Grimes. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Sixers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
The Celtics feeling it right now. I mean, Tatum is a difference maker for them, obviously, but without him, you lose the versatility, you lose the length. That's a tough break, Shaq.
Yeah, next man up. We say it all the time because injuries are the unfortunate reality.
That was deep.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the 76ers.
You have certain players that live and die by the three. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue this way? I don't know.
Yeah, normally you preach a balanced attack. Maybe these guys don't need it. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Brandon Ingram out there with Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Chris Boucher, and it's Dick in a 2-guard. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Here's T, and the layup is good off the glass. T's got 10 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Dick. He's scoreless, connects from downtown.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Pass to George, out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Raptors trail by 21. Quickly passes to Dick. Off the mark there with a 3.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And here's Embiid to the middle. From 15 feet away, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Dick. Back to Barnes. Boucher on the screen. 6 to shoot. Off target from 3-point range.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
And the basket by Boucher.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. quickly with the ball, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Here's Ingram. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. Down low. Oh, deflected. Pass to T. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. T's got 15 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Barnes, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
T, no good. Toronto has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Yabusele. Pass to George. Puts up a 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
George with the innate ability and sense when he has to get it off quick.
Barnes passes to Boucher. Can they get it? Barnes, no good. The 76ers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. T passes to George. Yep, that one's good. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
Barnes finds quickly. Back to Barnes. The 3-ball. Unable to get that one.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to T. The fader. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Ingram on the wing. Rebound by Philadelphia. Drummond's got 5 rebounds in the game.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And here's quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's T. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal.
Toronto shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
At the line for Toronto, Brandon Ingram. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Ingram. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Ingram. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Sixers ahead, delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well. If you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Edwards, and it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. T with a bucket.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Quickly outside.
2 minutes remaining in regulation.
Outside Ingram. Here's Dick. Three-pointer off the mark.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
The fadeaway. T, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Quickly finds Ingram. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total. And what a huge performance it was for T.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Now here's Ingram. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Dick. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
I love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope. Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Let's go with a three. Gets the three to fall.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
The offensive rebound. Boucher passes to Ingram. Outside Barnes. Back to Quickly. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never